Thank you. I am at home. I'm in my crazy hot pink room. Yes, I live in LA. Thank you. I feel old. It does not. Well, I weigh 115. Let's be now. I did not. I just kind of ran across it, but it looks pretty accurate. I was impressed. Hmm. Thank you. I think that's the best award for me because I think it describes me as a performer personally. I know. Gracie landed, but she's a good friend of mine, so she did deserve it. But I know I was kind of heartbroken. Yeah, it's a Critics Awards, so It's based on minutes downloaded and minutes watched. XBiz is kind of like AVN. It's just a different. It's just kind of a little bit different. Yeah, it's just like they have their own magazine, same kind of thing. Since September of 2008. I was a marketing manager at Discover Card, and then I went down and to Mexico, and I lost my job because they changed their passport law, so I couldn't come back. So I was in Mexico, like stuck there for like a week, and was out of work for a few months, and then I ran across an adult ad, and it intrigued me. I mean, a lot of my friends were strippers, but it just was like, oh, that looks like it just sparked my interest. And I ended up shooting 2 days later and I loved it. And so I never stopped. And my first scene was anal too, which is ironic. I was really nervous. I did not know how to pose. I was so nervous and I laughed a lot. But once the camera started rolling for video, it just came natural. I don't know, like I just loved it. It was anal, but I like to think so. It's just my energy was always been like really high energy, but it just ended up being. They asked me what my favorite thing to do was, and I said anal. Like, you want to do it today? And I was like, yeah, why not? And I did, and I just ran with it. It wasn't like a. It was in Phoenix, so it was for exploitedcollegegirls.com, and my name was Kaden on that shoot, and it wasn't really like an actor. It was like the guy that owns the site. His name was Steve. That's all I know. Oh, Bang Bros? Oh, Bang Bus? Yeah. I, yeah. So something like that, but it's with all like college girl, whatever. So I went to the University of Santa Barbara, apparently. I'm not seeing. Oh no. I know, apparently. that have been released or that I've done. Uh, I think DVDs, a few hundred, and then include not that's not including internet. Yeah, I know, right? I'm not really. I never really had any interest to do mainstream. I like adult. I feel like it's too conservative for me for mainstream. I'm kind of out there, and I like to express that. No, I'm the youngest. I have two sisters and a brother. Nothing. I just started actually working out in this past few weeks, but I really don't do anything. Like I just have lots of sex, and my mom. Well, my genetics are really good. Like my mom's my size. Like we wear the same clothes, so I don't. I really do anything. Like I eat really healthy. I really do. I try to, for the most part, but just because I enjoy to eat healthy. No, I eat never whenever I feel like, but I don't eat pizza every day of the week. But I do love it. You know what I mean? So I just kind of keep it balanced. Irish and German. Hmm. I do. And just recently this year, it's just like, 'cause I have all these crazy ideas. Like, I'm deranged. So it's just like, I have so many ideas that I want to see happen. And just finding out where to go. You know what I mean? Like, where to start there. I'm sure like, I have a fetish with midgets. I have I have a huge midget fetish. Oh, well, I have a little people fetish. I really do. And I want to see something happen with that. And then I want like something to happen almost like an Alice in Wonderland kind of thing, but then all my crazy fantasies come true. So, yeah. So some little people, some trannies, and stuff like that. I do. I want Amy Brooke and the Seven Dwarfs. I really want to make that movie. Uh-huh. I really want to. What? Oh my God, you gotta get hip and get with it. I mean, I work for everybody, but I've been working a lot lately with Browsers and Zero Tolerance and Evil Angel. And then I worked with Penthouse quite a bit, Hustler. I've worked for almost everybody. But I mean, I was contracted a year ago, but it was like non-exclusive. But I've always stayed really busy and I work with a wide range of companies. I always get babe of the day for them. Yes. I told myself that the moment it feels like a job and it's not fun anymore, I'll stop. So, or steer it to a different direction, just because it's just like right now I'm enjoying it, I'm having fun, but I don't want to lose that spark. I don't want to lose, that energy that I bring, because once I start doing that, it's just like, I don't want people to watch me if I'm not enjoying myself. Yeah, I don't want to like be a dead fish, like laying there and be like, oh. Oh yeah, that feels so good. Even though clearly the girl looks like she's in pain, like you know, like I don't know. I love it. I do. I love everything about it, just because every day is something different. And when people ask me to do something what and that I haven't done, and they're like, "Oh, will you do this?" So I'm like, "Well, I don't know. Let's try it." Like, I don't know if I like it or not, you know. So I've always been down for whatever, and like really open minded. So whenever someone brings something up that I haven't done, it intrigues me. So I mean, I like that every day is different. I like not knowing what's gonna happen next, you know, like and I feel like I've run out of things that I haven't done. But then there's always something new that I that someone says and I'm like, oh shit, I'll do it. Like you know. Um no. No. Actually I said no to one scene. Someone asked me to masturbate with a crucifix. And I was like, no. I mean, I'm not religious or anything, but I feel like that's where I need to draw the line. I don't want like some cousins to look me up and like they're Catholic, you know, and then like me be like jamming a crucifix at my pussy or my ass, you know. That doesn't seems like a little bit immoral for me, you know. Yeah, I'd probably get hate mail. Yeah. At first, it was really hard just because it just feels like I was always doing something out of the norm, always, and so it's just like my parents I never followed any rules when it came to like what normal should be. So I mean, it wasn't really like a shocker, but I guess it was just like something else to add to the list. And it's just like they made me feel really bad about it. But as time goes on, now it's like we don't talk about it. But now we have like a better relationship more than ever. So I think that before like my dad used to support me and pay all my bills, and now they know that like at first you think so like society doesn't like view strippers as like the best profession. They don't realize it's a job. They think they're like a whore, whatever, which is true. But you know what I mean. But it's like there's more than that, you know. And it's just like once they realize that it is a business that I'm not like getting fucking drugged out on set and like being forced to do anything. You know what I mean? Like once they understood like my side of it, they've learned to accept it more. And plus, I never ask them for anything anymore. Like I'm so more self sufficient, and it's just like you know, like I just kind of grew up from it, I guess. And so I think they respect that more now. I never got anything negative out in public. I mean, when I go to the airport, I get recognized sometimes. But if I don't get recognized and someone asks me what I do, I don't say it. Like, not always. It depends. You could see, like, on the genre of person, you know what I mean? Like, what to say. Because there has been times, like a year or so ago, I was at the airport and then it was like someone asked me what I did. I said, and I work in adult films. And then all of a sudden, like, their personality switched. You know what I mean? And they're like, oh, so do you want to go do this? Do you want to go do this? And you're like, fuck, like, I don't want to at the airport. Like, I don't want to be treated like a whore here. You know? So it's just like, automatically think that. But, I mean, you know when to say it and when you don't. And then, like, you just kind of know. I don't know if that. Oh, well, I guess that I am just going to keep on doing what I love and doing all my crazy hardcore scenes. And, I want you guys to watch me. Because I, so I want you to Okay.